Hmm. What? Oh, just give me a second, guys. Hmm. Alright then, where would you like to eat? I want to eat something nice and hot. Something hot? If that's the case. Rune, eh? She's a real mystery. We only just met, but I can't help but feel totally relaxed around her. A person this free of malice is certainly a rarity. Ah! Whoa! Ah, no! Shucks, I dropped my ice cream! I'm not going to think about the way she's just slightly off. That makes me suspicious of her motives. I'm not. Something troubling you, Ratona? You're making a pained expression. No, that's... sorry. Hey, what's this all about all of a sudden? Solicitor? Good evening, ladies. Just as we were conversing, a barker approached us. Avil's Tavern's got discounts this whole week. Stop by and have a look if you like. Avil's Tavern, eh? It's a tavern at the edge of town, pretty famous since a long while back. A tavern. Ergo, a bar, a place for drinks. And we've just got some new ale up on tap. And to celebrate, we've got everything at 30% off. Ratona, did you hear that? 30%. 30 whole percent! 30%. She said something one would never expect to hear from a princess who's lived in a royal palace all her life. Well, we can't buy any sediment, but we have more than enough money to get food, so why don't we go to a more typical restaurant instead of a tavern? That is true, and that place has quite the peculiar atmosphere. Well then, take this. He hands Rune a small slip of paper. A special coupon reserved only for lovely ladies such as yourselves. Another 20% off! Half off everything! Oh, that's Rune saying that. Okay. Tavern, forward march! What?
You fall for it just to get a discount?
She's never lived a life of wanting, so just where does the sense of chasing savings come from? You weren't raised to be like this. Ratona, you sound just like her mom. Tavern, forward, march! Selphine seems to be pretty up for it, so why don't we just take a look at the least? Would you like me to show you the way? No, well, it's a pain to think any further. Ugh. I'll just let Selphine take the reins on this one. After a short walk, we emerge into a decidedly darker, dingier part of town. The ambience of the entire place was in stark contrast with the central district of town, where we'd shopped earlier in the day. There was a slight air of danger that wafted around. I wouldn't even think of passing through an alleyway, even if it was a shortcut to some place. This place had that dark, desolate feel to it. Whoa, looks like things are getting pretty interesting. I wouldn't say interesting is the right word for this place. Rune suddenly walks ahead of us. Milady, are you sure you want to have your dinner in a place like this? What's wrong with it? What's wrong, you say? Doesn't anything come to mind just looking around? Scary for once. Scary? Ah, I see. Not really, no. I mean, you're here with me. What's wrong, Ritona? It's nothing. Just, you might want to exercise a little more caution is all. It'll be fine. I doubt Rune will bring us anywhere dangerous. Wait, sec. Besides, even if something does happen, you're right here by my side. It'll be alright. Goodness gracious. After 10 or so minutes, we arrived at an absurdly large building. Here we are. This is Avel's Tavern. We follow after Rune, pushing the doors open, and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that lag. Oh, looks nice in here. Whoa! Hey, Ritona, look! It's like super amazing! It certainly is. I'm awestruck. Avel's Tavern. The huge wooden structure has an aroma of smoke and wood chips drifting through the air. It's just like one of those taverns you hear of in fairy tales. Wow! Ritona, what is all this? Selphine squatted down and stared at what lay spread out all across the floor. The floor was covered in some kind of sawdust, or shells of some sort, leaving the original flooring completely concealed. It sure is a pretty interesting place, right? Have a look at that! Rune pointed towards the middle of the building. What? That's enormous! The interior of the structure extended all the way to 3 whole stories, resembling a coliseum of sorts. A spiral staircase using a large tree as its motif extended all the way to the top floor. The stairs were used for delivering orders and such. Is that a real tree? Now that I look at it again, the large tree's canopy reaches all the way to the top and acts as the ceiling for the uppermost floor. You wouldn't notice it until you get a closer look, but you can see the night sky through the gaps between the leaves of the tree. It is indeed. This entire place was constructed around this tree. That's amazing. Marvelous. Truly marvelous, isn't it, Ritona? But what are they going to do when it rains? The interior was lined with casks and casks of alcohol. This seemed to reach all the way to the 3rd floor. Do the casks serve as some kind of divider? Truly befuddling architectural design. This place is one of Cadia's main attractions. The brewery at Avel's is responsible for producing 60% of all liquor in Sector 3. Brewery, you say? Behind those casks is the brewery, separate from the tavern itself. Is that so? Suddenly. Hey, everyone, listen up! We hear a voice from above, resonating through the entire tavern, and the entire place falls silent. As we look up, we see a man standing on the railing of the 2nd floor, a glass of beer in hand. Today I finally gotten myself canned from work. Now I don't ever have to see that damn boss man ever again. Time for a celebratory drink. All you bastards in the tavern, your next drink's on me. Good old Hertzwan. A flurry of cheering roars throughout. Hey, ain't that boss man of yours your old man? You're damn right he is, that stupid old coot. And I betcha you're gonna be begging to head back to work tomorrow or the day after. Oh, bite me, like hell I'm gonna do that. Keep it coming, Hertzwan. Here's to more free booze. Sure, more free booze for you. Just give me a... Oh, sorry. Hey, if you got fired, just how the hell are you gonna pay for all the booze you're giving out? Well, of course I sure as hell can't, you numbskull. Looks like I'm washing dishes for you for a month. Wow, Hertzwan, you're such a generous gent. Oh, that's so. Why don't you marry me? Over my dead body. Everyone laughed up a storm. Alright, bottoms up, everyone. Every single person in the tavern goes, woohoo! As they all share a hearty toast, the cheers roaring with an intensity that shook you to your core. Every single person in the tavern goes, oh wait, I already did this, sorry. Top kick. This place sure is something. That's just how this place is. So I suppose for you two it might be a little... Well, I'm already used to it, so I don't mind. But Sophie might not be ready for a place like this. Are those sparkles? Were those usually in her eyes? We ought to find a quieter place. I love it! What? Oh no. She's got that sparkle in her eyes. Ritona, let's eat here, okay? It looks so fun here. But if some kind of trouble popped up, Later, I'd like a table for 3, please. And in an instant, Selphine vanishes from my sight. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm a little busy here, so could you just seat yourselves in a booth inside? Aye, aye. Whee! What? Selphine? What, really? We're eating here? Good grief. A penchant for merrymaking must run in the rugs and hide blood. Just what do you plan to do if something happens? I whispered to Selphine. Huh? We'll be fine. I mean, everyone's having so much fun. That doesn't even make any sense. I really love places like these. It's so fun and warm and cozy. King Valor also had this side to him. He didn't place any distance between himself and his people. The king was close to his citizens. On the surface, you'd think it was a wonderful, charming thing. However, things weren't actually that simple. Royalty must always stand atop others. Without a strong, charismatic presence, the citizenry will become uneasy. A king who's friendly with his citizens is nothing but the stuff of fantasy. From what I've heard, King Valor was quite troubled with this during his youth. There has to be an appropriate distance between a leader and his followers. Otherwise, that relationship will cease to be. Sooner or later, Selphine has to come to that realization as well. Should I caution her? I took a quick glance at Selphine beside me. No. Selphine stuffed her mouth with walnuts, looking happy but oh so undignified. Meow ma, this loves Don't be so happy, walnuts. A hamster is in our midst. A princess like her is enjoying something so pedestrian. Oh no. Selphine had such a carefree smile on her face, more so than usual. She sure is nuts for those. Aha, Selphie, your face looks so funny. Rune laughs. Delish. And Selphine laughs along with her. Oh, you can just toss the shells onto the floor. Whoa, I see. So all this stuff on the floor is those shells. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Rotona? Magnificent. Mm. Ah, well, never mind. She's having fun anyway. Really though, it's been so long since I've come here. Did you come here regularly before? No, just once a while back. Is that so? Well, I suppose that makes sense. These kinds of places don't suit you at all, Rune. You think so? This isn't the kind of place a girl all by herself would go to. Well, I suppose that is true. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna stop here. I feel like playing a different game. And as usual, here's my double save. The strats. And thanks for watching. And bye-bye.